Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the news. Before we begin, a quick look at the headlines. BSF enhances security along the Meghalaya stretch of India-Bangladesh border following Pahalgam terrorist attack, asserts prepared to respond to any situation. Chief Minister Conrad Kangma inaugurates Culinary Cascade, a vibrant celebration of Meghalaya's rich cultural and culinary heritage. Meghalaya government assures to abide by High Court directives to check illegal coal mining and transportation. And Meghalaya explores options in new Shillong Township to set up Shillong campus of Captain Williamson Sangma State University. The news in detail. Inspector General of Border Security Force BSF O.P. Upadhyay informed that security along the India-Bangladesh border has been significantly strengthened following the attack on tourists in Pahalgam. Asserting that the BSF personnel are fully prepared to respond to any situation, he revealed that the BSF is set to implement the electronic surveillance of vulnerable patches ESVP system across a 32-kilometer section of the border with Bangladesh in the near future. The IG emphasized that any nearby or national incident calls for heightened security and vigilance. He informed that they have increased the preparedness and surveillance accordingly and there is no reason for concern.
As per the merit of the input and information. We are having this specialization in night dominance. So we have further strengthened our night dominance capability, the surveillance capabilities and deployment of some additional manpower. We have reviewed our the existing deployment, the existing security measures, and we have taken adequate security measures, including deployment of additional manpower as well as additional surveillance equipment. Apart from that, we have raised our level of coordination with the state police and other agencies. And we have also interacted with the local population, local NOKMAs and the acclaimed civilian authorities, and we are getting full support of them.
Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inaugurated the Culinary Cascade at Watts Lake, Shillong, a vibrant celebration of Meghalaya's rich cultural and culinary heritage. The event brings together traditional food practices infused with global influences, offering a unique blend of local flavors presented with a modern international flair. Promoting sustainability and local enterprise, the festival features organic farmers and homegrown entrepreneurs showcasing fresh produce and handcrafted products. This is a celebration of flavors, stories, and the spirit that defines our unique culinary identity. The Chief Minister said, inviting the public to explore the diversity and evolution of Meghalaya's food culture.
Small interventions could be identified. Support can be given to these different restaurant owners, entrepreneurs, eatery joint owners, and bring this up, including the farmers. I think this will be very, very important in the coming days, so that we're able to then really create value out of programs like these. So therefore, let this be a beginning to the future programs where you're able to upgrade, for the lack of words, upgrade the existing systems that are there, and as I said, create more value. In terms of Watts Lake, I'm happy to inform all of you that we are finally at the point where we have finalized the design and upgradation of Watts Lake, and I'm happy to inform you that the process of renovating and upgrading Watts Lake as a venue is on the cards, and it will be a very beautiful renovation that will be done.
MDA spokesperson and Cabinet Minister Paul Lyngdoh has justified the existence of 1.92 lakh metric ton of illegal coal to the challenges posed by inaccessible terrain for effective monitoring and action. The High Court of Meghalaya appointed committee, which has revealed existence of around 1.92 lakh metric ton of illegal coal. Lingdor said that the government has already started the process of scientific coal mining in the state and hoped that the instances of illegal coal mining would reduce significantly in 2-3 years as Meghalaya would fully go for scientific mining. He also said that the government is continuously trying to get information on instances of illegal coal mining, even though the places where illegal mining takes place are remote, inaccessible and done in privately owned mines.
What we are saying is we are trying to collect accurate information. Even collection of information itself becomes difficult because these are privately owned mines, especially in areas which are inaccessible even by roads. And therefore the collection of information itself is a major challenge. But we will overcome that challenge, and in the span of 2 to 3 years from today, we will be in a position to significantly reduce the current method of rat hole mining and opt for scientific mining. And you should appreciate the fact that this is for the first time that government has in fact gone ahead to inaugurate a unit which caters to and abides by all mechanisms of scientific method. Okay.
Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma has informed that the department is looking for other options to set up the Shillong campus of Captain Williamson Sangma University. Informing that earlier there was a proposal to set it up at Bijni complex, he said, but since it is entangled in a legal battle over ownership issue, the department has requested the Urban Affairs Department to allot a land in New Shillong Township, and the process is ongoing. He said while the land materializes, the department is on the lookout for a building or an area to set up the university office first.
Was supposed to use a business complex for the state university Shillong campus. However, as the process go on, the claim of ownership has become dispute today. So Northeastern Hill University Private Law, they have went to the Honorable High Court to defend themselves as they are the rightful ownership of the business complex since the inception. So that is the matter in the court now. So let the court decide, because we were planning to use a business complex as a Shillong campus of the state university, so that we can start ideally. However, and of course, this is not finalized, but we are looking all options where we can start this university.
Hailstorm accompanied by heavy rain created havoc in Maukadiang village, Nongstoin of West Khasi Hills district, causing significant damage. The storm lasted for about an hour, during which dozens of house roofs belonging to the villages were damaged and agricultural crops were also destroyed. Village headman Pai Singh Puen informed that as per the initial information, around 20 or more houses were damaged and crops destroyed. He has instructed for a thorough survey as an exact count is confirmed.
Sa kaji jilor amde tangi giye nadu gujing chung tep kusok pairu la jilor ru prokot kudon gi katukan ni gijing le ba ngong suban song masak ban cia ban dem ana sedang nadu kendai steng tu nangka kane sebentar duna itu bahasa pusan minit rai ka kalau don tu gujing jilor school ba lada ja baslap kamu pahap ICT jilo ikna ngong suban long school.
Umroi MLA Damanbai Lamare inaugurated multiple development projects at Moutnang village in Ribhoi. He inaugurated a new school building, handed over an ambulance and unveiled a newly constructed public toilet facility at the village school. The projects were undertaken under the Chief Minister's Special Development Fund. Addressing the gathering, Lamare reaffirmed his commitment to work diligently to bring further development and progress to all villages under his constituency.
Nang pun ba ki jingdol kam le ni jingduna hapo ga jong ga school tangai kum rong mi khmat kum rong le jong phi kum gi aus ki por no pe nong I uplang khpa ye ga ni constituency umro I pro ko be nang selu nang persangkat be mi put I bor nang selu ka bor ni put I bor jong ban to ban pit timbiang ye ga jingduna le jingdol kam jong ga school ha gi por gi singi ban sawan.
The All Meghalaya Domestic Workers Union emphasized the union's call for the creation of a dedicated board for domestic workers, noting that over 25,000 workers have already registered with the organization. Addressing a press conference in the city today, the union leader Rachel Mautho urged all domestic workers to become members of the All Meghalaya Domestic Workers Union to ensure they are protected and the work is formally recognized.
Badan Penipres, Badan Pengabulan, Jogi Domestic Workers, Apalat, Aksan Najanur, Kinotre Yudre, Basham Basa, Bawan Haishno, Ineni Kitapur Katai Professor. Dan pun Kinotre Kipatai Shabar, Kejala, Kitikina, Puru Katai Kasai, Bakaji Peniat, Nakata, Janata, Jogi Salam, Itu Kinotre, Badan Hapok Kasai, Yo Kitim Shapang Hawk, Jogi Kinotre. Kecinta, kecinta ke imam salam, kecinta, buat kecing ikan, kecing tu dekat hotel, pun kecing shan, kecing sumadi, kecing penyat, kecing penyat ni nawan cuma kai, kecing sumadi kena ikulung, bagi teman, bagi wei lembat, kinong terakhir, nak tu dekat hari sekam kecing, bandio ekaburam bakabam kecing.
The Janata National Council has demanded the Chief Manager of Power Grid to reconsider the dismissal of the 9 local home guards working in Power Grid in Clariat, East Janata Hills. During the meeting with the manager, the JN were informed that the state government had issued the order for the dismissal with plans to replace them with personnel from other central government agencies. Criticizing the state government's actions, citing a lack of respect for the Civil Defence Department of the Home Guards, the group demanded the dismissal to be reconsidered.
Kam kerjaan si dah wajur ini kini ke power grid, kini kelam ke yang I, kena keliang ke yang ki depan for gini I. Aduk kini ke sini kong ke sini war. Ini keliang ke sen ada kini ke power grid, bomye ke upena kini ke kendengut. Ini keliang ke sen ni dah ulai dah keluti ke wateng ne benta ke hok yang kedi wa kerja guru ke yang I. Ne ba kini ke jingla satu I betul fail kan duk nak state government. Dah kini kisni ke wadawan lah ini keliang ke agensi wong kut ke kini ke jingi kelam ke yang hidup ini. Dah persangin lah, woi kelam wa minister concern, wa topat ya kini ka benta, wa mto ilat ya kita ke agensi ke wanabar hawadang M, kibru ke yang I ke agensi yang ke state government ke yang I. Tak kini ke jingjam M jia kedo ini hendrai la dapat ya keleng, la dapat ya ke private company ke M apa kini.
A total of 614 young athletes representing 27 sporting disciplines received scholarships amounting to rupees 5.24 crore under the Chief Minister's Sports Scholarship Scheme 2024-2025. The scholarships were distributed during a ceremony held today at the State Convention Centre in Shillong. The program was attended by Chief Minister Conrad Kangma, Sports Minister Shaklia Warjari and other officials.
Program and the scholarship that we're giving you, there are two things to it. The first is of course a financial support that we would like to share. Sometimes we feel that amount is too small, but there is no amount that's too small. Even small amounts can make a big difference if used in the right manner. And therefore we feel strongly that financial support should be given in whatever way possible, and what better way than to give.
The Play on Inter-School Sports Meet is currently underway in Tura, featuring 9 schools competing in various events. The meet began on April 4th and takes a break every Friday and Saturday. The highly anticipated football semi-finals was held on Thursday. The first semi-final saw Rongkon Don Bosco and Montfort Centre locked in a 0-0 draw at full time. Rongkon Don Bosco emerged victorious in the penalty shootout, winning 7-6. In the second semi-final, Tura Public School dominated Sherwood School with a 2-1 win on full time. The finals is scheduled to take place on Saturday, in which Tura Public School will face off against Rongkon Don Bosco School. The prize distribution ceremony for various categories will also be held on the same day, marking the conclusion. A look at the weather report. In Tura, the minimum temperature stands at 22 degrees Celsius with the maximum temperature at 30 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 72% and the rainfall recorded is 9.3 millimeters. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature stands at 12.7 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 21.4 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity is 77% and the rainfall recorded was 22.6 millimeters. Lastly, in Jowai, the minimum temperature stands at 16 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 20 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity is 72% and the rainfall recorded was 9.5 millimeters. And the forecast in Tura, Jowai and Shillong say that light to moderate rain is likely at few places. Dear viewers, before we wind up, a quick look at the headlines once again. BSF enhances security along the Meghalaya stretch of India-Bangladesh border following Pahalgam terrorist attack. Assad's prepared to respond to any situation. Chief Minister Conrad Kangma inaugurates Culinary Cascade, a vibrant celebration of Meghalaya's rich cultural and culinary heritage. Meghalaya government assures to abide by High Court directives to check illegal coal mining and transportation. And Meghalaya explores options in new Shillong township to set up Shillong campus of Captain Williamson Sangma State University. Dear viewers, with that we come to the end of the news bulletin. Do join us tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, good night.